Three St. Louis County school districts are firing back tonight at Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey. The AG accused Webster Groves, Parkway, and Lindbergh of religious and race-based discrimination. Bailey claims Parkway prevented students from forming religious-based clubs like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He claims Lindbergh implemented race-based criteria for its gifted programs, and he accuses Webster Groves of breaking state and federal laws in its hiring practices. Tonight, all three schools are fighting back, calling the legal threats unfounded. 5 on Your Side's political editor Mark Maxwell takes a closer look at the debate in one of those districts, Webster Groves.
The new anti-racism, anti-bias policy.
School administrators recently started looking for ways to get rid of racial bias in the classroom.
It's incumbent on us to actively work to address and overcome the inequities within our influence.
Policies started popping up across the country showing sensitivity to systemic racism.
This policy is a call to action to dismantle inequities in the hiring process.
This recent Webster Groves Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion report measured racial disparities in hiring dating back to 2017 and then looked for ways to actively improve in that area, jumping from 7% up to 11% last year. Their term for taking proactive steps like that was anti-racism. But in his letter scolding them, Attorney General Andrew Bailey suggested their anti-racism was an evil form of racism itself.
When you talk about anti-racism, you talk about uplifting an entire system that helps our entire community.
We met Dr. Tiff Jones at the YWCA, where part of their motto focuses on eliminating racism.
If you can't see it, you can't be it, right? So if I don't ever see someone who looks like me, being a teacher, being a doctor, being a lawyer, I might think that that's not attainable for me.
But Bailey's letter to Webster Groves quotes conservative justices in the Supreme Court's majority.
This court has thrown affirmative action out the window.
Constitutional law expert Anders Walker says schools, corporations, even society at large haven't yet adapted to the incredible impact of that recent Supreme Court ruling.
A lot of schools are still marching down the road of diversity. They're going to have to change, or else they're going to get sued, and Attorney General Bailey is going to argue this all the way to D.C.
In St. Louis, Mark Maxwell, 5 on Your Side.
We asked the Attorney General's office if they have any evidence that an act of discrimination had taken place against someone in particular. His office has not provided any examples or shown any evidence that discrimination has occurred. You can read the full responses from Parkway, Lindbergh, and Webster Groves on KSTK.com right now. Look for the link under the As Seen on TV section.
Happening in